IMTV! Hey, it's Randy Gregg for IMTV, filling in for Dave Patton, who's in London doing some air conditioning shopping for us. We are in Bologna, Italy, and for one thing, we're trying to figure out, what's around town, what is this place about, and everyone we've asked has said the same thing. It is hot, and it's absolutely fucking sweltering out here, and everyone's having a real rough day. All the bands, obviously, are dealing with it, the crowd's dealing with it, and mainly the crew is dealing with it. And actually, if we can get these guys over here, we got part of the crew here right now. Let's go talk to them. Here's Colin, is Dave Murray's tech right here. Hey Colin, how are you?
Hi boys.
Welcome to IMTV. How was your day? How was your load-in?
Load-in was slow. Day was hot. Day's still hot. Load-in's still slow.
All right, come on, Stratty, come back, please. So Colin, can you tell me, I know we just did the States tours and we did a lot of arenas and it's a lot different loading in and there's docking bays and all that stuff, and what is it like? What's the difference here with festivals and all that?
Semi-organised chaos. You don't get any of the luxuries. You're basically, we loaded in last night. Some of the guys were in ridiculously early and they didn't finish till God midnight. And we kind of there was a problem because we couldn't actually make any noise, so we actually set all the backline gear up. Couldn't make a peep, so we had to get up at 7:30 this morning. So to come in and make some noise, get all the levels sorted out. So we're done, and then we just have to dismantle everything, wheel it all off, let everybody else do their stuff, and then we should get around 30 minutes to set it all back up again and make it happen.
There you have it from probably the people who have the hardest job during the gig. I mean, I know it's hot for the crowd and for the bands, but these guys work really, really hard. All right, so again, like at festivals, especially like for someone like Davey, what's the difference at festivals, and does anything change for him to make it a little more comfortable or anything different like that?
Yeah, it's a bit of a challenge because obviously you're out in the open, so the whole sound is completely different to what you're used to. But the trick is just trying to make sure that you're going to hear what Davey wants to hear, for example. So you do your damnedest just to make sure it's right, so when he walks on. But to be honest, Dave's as good as gold. I know he'll walk on, play one song, come back, give me the thumbs up, and then run around and just have a brilliant gig. So it's not necessarily normally a problem. So, it can be for other guys, but I think I've got the easiest job. So. He always sounds fantastic anyway. So.
Yeah, actually he does. All right, well, thanks, Colin, and we're going to go try and catch up with some other crew members or some fans. Thank you, sir.
Cheers, mate.
All right, see you. Okay, Randy Gregg here for IMTV. We're at the Gods of Metal Festival here in Bologna, Italy, where today's high was 112 degrees or 41, depending on where you log in from around the world. And I can tell you it was a tough one. I just got off stage a couple hours ago, and it was really hot, and we were at the point of passing out. But luckily, we're here in Italy, where we have guys on bikes. But we have a great crowd, real passionate fans, and they stuck through it with us, and it was a really great time, like usual in Italy. And here to my left here, we have someone, again, who first one up, last one to bed, and we have Paul Stratford here, who's chief set crew. Is that right?
No,
he's not.
It's a cooperative. There is no chief.
There is no chief, but he is part of the set crew.
Takes the blame.
Okay, but he is part of the set crew here, and again, really hard job. So, tell me, Paul, what's the difference between regular gigs that we do in arenas as opposed to festivals out here?
Festivals are outdoor. Arenas are like indoor things.
Is there anything that's...
You like them, don't you know?
No, I do. I noticed that, but is there anything different?
Beams down on you at festivals.
Wow, this is real good information for everyone at home. But really, is there any difference between loading in arenas and outdoor festivals? Obviously, you got plenty of other bands up here and doing their thing too.
No, the gear still comes out of truck and still goes on a stage, and then it comes off the stage and back in the truck. So it's much the same, really.
Whose idea was it to interview Paul here?
Yeah,
Do we know what we were getting?
Don't be serious. No one. Now, festivals, we build the set, move it in place, spike it, and then move it out of the way again for the other bands. That's really interesting.
Is it a little bit It's a little bit harder because there's more bands, there's a lot more stuff going on stage.
Yeah, we have to accommodate them and leave them room at the back, so it's a bit hard for us pulling the stuff back, giving them room. It's not good for us.
What about like load-in times, load-out times? Anything different there?
Yeah, we loaded in yesterday, and we come in yesterday afternoon, built it, and then left around 11 o'clock last night, and then we've still got to come in and finish bits off now, and then move it into place again later on.
What time did you get in this morning?
I had an afternoon 3, so I come in at 3, yeah, which is unusual.
Yeah, it's unusual because I thought I saw someone just like you walking around the streets of Italy. Is that possible?
The early hours this morning, I met a guy just like you. Dark back street it was. Good looking boy. Mind you, it was dark.
Okay, anyway. All right, so Paul, for the viewers back home, what is it for a set crew? What does a set crew guy do?
We built this stage set, which is all the nice bits that the audience see and what Bruce runs around on. But like you say, festivals, we build it and then spike it and then have to move it out of the way. Sometimes leaving one backline car or the drum riser and moving the rest. Luckily on this one, we've left all the backline, just the side fills. It means nothing to punters out there what I'm talking about. The two big side bits.
Side fills are the speakers that the band can hear on stage.
That's the one. You're a musician, aren't you?
Yeah, I heard them. I was up there before.
That's a rumour. I've seen you play. Anyway. Yeah, we've just moved the side fills back on this, so when Avenge go on, we're putting the stage left side fill in as their drum riser goes in, so that one's in place. And then we've just got to do the stage right, which is the hardest one for me because it's got the opening bridge on it.
So pretty much